The Wichita Mountains National Wildlife Refuge, Oklahoma's largest wildlife refuge, contains more than 59,000 acres. The preserve successfully relocated elk, wild turkey, and a herd of Texas longhorn cattle to its prairie environment. The 1927 addition of longhorns to the Wildlife Refuge was made for their historical and cultural importance. More unsuccessful programs involved the addition of the American pronghorn antelope, bighorn sheep, and the prairie chicken. The establishment of a national preserve in southwestern Oklahoma culminated a regional movement to protect the shrinking bison population and to gain a national park for the eminent state. In 1907, after an eventful and delayed train trek across the country, the animals arrived to great fanfare. The American bison, often mistakenly referred to as the buffalo, is the largest mammal in North America. Bison are covered in long, shaggy, thick, dark brown fur during winter and a thinner, lighter brown coat during summer. Newborn calves have reddish fur, giving them their nickname red dogs. Their fur turns light brown after a few months. A male bison, called a bull, can stand up to 6 feet tall, weigh from 1,000 to 2,000 pounds, and can be up to 12 feet in length. Female bison usually stick together in a herd, while male bison will go off on their own or join other male bison in their own herd. The two herds will join during the mating season, which usually occurs between July and September. Dominant bison mate first, and their calves will enjoy a better food supply and the possibility to grow larger. This 60,000-acre refuge preserves not only the mixed grass prairie, but also ancient mountains, lakes, and streams, serving as a critical habitat for diverse wildlife. The refuge uses controlled burns as a management tool to maintain the health and vigor of the prairie. Wild turkeys were common in Oklahoma until the late 1800s. By 1925, they were nearly extinct due to overhunting and habitat degradation following the land run. The Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation, ODWC, worked with partners to reestablish this species through reintroduction efforts across the state in the 1940s. Populations quickly increased to offer sustainable hunting opportunities by 1960. The Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge is home to various species of geese, including Canada geese and snow geese. While the refuge has resident geese, its primary purpose is to serve as a resting and feeding area for migrating waterfowl, with large flocks of geese visiting during the fall and winter months. Elk graze peacefully on a stretch of grassland bordered by the rising granite mountains of southwest Oklahoma. Elk, originally indigenous to the Wichita Mountains area of Oklahoma, were exterminated by the late 1800s, when the land which became the Wichita Mountain Wildlife Refuge was set aside. No native elk remained. The National Wildlife Refuge System is a series of lands and waters owned and managed by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Wildlife conservation is at the heart of the refuge system. The wildlife and habitats of the Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge are managed using prescribed fire, grazing management, invasive species control, reservoir management, fish stocking, public use management, wilderness management, and controlled hunts to manage wildlife populations. There are always things to do in the refuge. Start by visiting the 40-foot hole, then explore the parallel forest and Quanah Lake. Afterward, drive up Mount Scott to enjoy beautiful views from the mountaintop. From there, you can see Lake Latonka, Medicine Park, and Elmer Thomas Lake. When you're done for the day and looking for a meal or a drink, take a half-mile drive east of the refuge to Medicine Park. Medicine Park is a town situated in the Wichita Mountains near the entrance to the wildlife refuge. Medicine Park has a long history as a vintage cobblestone resort town. Many of the original structures are constructed of naturally formed cobblestones. These red granite cobblestones are unique to the Wichita Mountains. When the resort first opened, 2 dams were constructed on Medicine Creek to form Bath Lake swimming hole. Tourists came to Medicine Park from around Oklahoma and North Texas. Soon, there were 2 inns, the Outside Inn and the Apache Inn. Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys became regulars at the dance hall. From scenic hikes and swimming holes to peaceful fishing, this small town is packed with outdoor adventures, perfect for nature lovers and weekend explorers. Medicine Park also shines as a lively hub for music, culture, and community events. The Old Plantation Restaurant and the Riverside Cafe serves a good hearty meal for you hungry patrons. If you decide to stay in Medicine Park, check into booking one of these unique birdhouse cottages looking over the beautiful Medicine Creek. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little adventure of the Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge and the small hidden gem town of Medicine Park, Oklahoma. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you and much obliged.